Hey, it's Ginny. We have a great fitness episode coming up for you, but first I want to thank Chef's Pizza, downtown Kingsport, for making it possible. Since 1991, they have been striving to provide a healthy eating alternative. They have whole wheat pizza made out of honey instead of sugar. They have my personal favorite, salad bar with potatoes and soup, variety of soups, daily, Monday through Saturday. So it's a great place, downtown Kingsport, to pick you up a healthy meal. Thanks again, chefs. And after you start losing all that weight, you're going to want to go after some new clothes so you can look great. So head on over to Sophisticated Starlet, a great place to shop downtown. They offer women's clothing, shoes, accessories, and jewelry. I would also like to thank Walmart for supplying us with the fitness equipment that we'll be using today. And you can find all of our sponsors on Facebook. Today we're going to be working part 2 of our weight training 101, basic weight training. Going over form and with our weights, what muscle groups you're working per exercise, and we're going to do the lower body, which is major for most women. We're going to be working, the glutes, the quads, the hamstrings, the calf muscles. Maybe get to some abs, we'll see, but let's start with just the basic squats, lunges, heel raises, and the variations that come with those, okay? So, I will stress this again and again. When you're working lower body, you can use weights, or these are a few exercises that you can totally do away with weights, and you can use your body weight because it's not going to matter one bit. You'll feel the burn. So, since we're teaching weight training, we'll grab some weights for demonstration purposes. We're going to start with the squat, and I'm going to emphasize some of the same things over and over and over, but just because it's very important. These are muscle groups that can be hurt, injured, your knees. We got to baby those, so bear with me as I stress the same things. I'll drill it into your head so you get it. But we're going to start with the basic squat. I'm going to show you from all different directions. With the squat, this particular basic squat, we're going to start with our feet shoulder width apart. Notice how our toes and our knees are facing straight forward. Hips are straight forward. Everything is straight forward. Too oftentimes people like to flare this out, or they like to be here. Basic squat, we're shoulder width, okay? Light on our toes, so you can almost raise your toes up. Most of your weight is in your heels, okay? Same form as I like to stress, your shoulders are back, you've got good posture. All you do is you squat down and you sit like you're sitting down into a chair, okay? So sit your bottom back like you're sitting down into a chair. Notice how she keeps her chest up, okay? Head, everything here is in neutral alignment, so you're not looking too far up and you're not looking too far down. And you squat down and up. Okay, you keep going. I'm going to come down. Notice when she comes down and sits in her imaginary chair, her knee is back over her ankle, all right? Knees never go out over the toes. Okay, stand up and rest. Too often times, you'll get all this right, and when you squat down, you do this number, or you do this number, okay? Don't do that. Sit back. If your knees do not stay over your ankle, don't sit back as low. Do it just very, very little until you get the feel of it. And then as you build up strength and you build up good form, then you can sit a little bit lower, okay? All right, you want to turn to the side and show them to the side. Feet shoulder width apart, shoulders back. Now squat down and hold if you don't care. Hold. Now notice how everything is in neutral alignment here. Don't look too far up and don't look too far down. Look straight ahead, but you want everything in neutral alignment all the way straight down through here, okay? And press up through the heels, press up through the heels, and then you come up, go down. When you come up, you squeeze your bottom, squeeze, and go down. Good. There's not many muscle groups in the lower body that the squat does not work. Okay, you can rest. Now, another thing too people tend to do, like I said, is they'll fold over and then they'll look down. Think about wherever you look, that's where you're going to go. So if you look down and you're squatting, you're more than likely going to tip over, especially if your balance is off. So, get good posture, look straight ahead and down, but not too far down, and sit that bottom back. If you need help, grab your couch, grab your counter, the stool, the chair, anything you've got at home, hold on to it. You can hold on to it like this. I'll use the step here to show you. If you hold on to something stable, you can hold on to it and squat down and up for added help. You can also have a chair back there, okay, and you can sit down into that chair. Either way, anything works with the squat. Use props if you need to help you get through that. So that's the squat. Let's demonstrate it one more time. Shoulders back, chest out, feet are shoulder width apart, squat down, knees stay in line with the ankle. They do not go out over the toe, and you come down. Once again, you can do this with or without weights. If you're more comfortable, you can place your weights up on your shoulders and hold them like that, and then squat down. That's another option. All right, okay, so that's the squat. Now we're going to the lunge. No, you can hold on to them. I'll let her do the weights today. Lunges are very tricky, and you have to also build up to this one too. So let's start with our right foot forward. She's going to step forward with her right foot and step back with her left foot. Now you're going to come up on that back left toe. The back foot, you come up on that toe. All I want you to think about when you get into the stance is your knee over your ankle? Yes. If it is, perfect. If it's already out over the toe, or if it's back too far behind the ankle, you're not right. Get your knee in exact alignment with your ankle. Come back on your back toe. Keep your chest up and your shoulders back. All you think about when you go down into a lunge is drop this back knee down to the floor, don't let it touch, and then you come back up. All you do, drop your knee down, and you come back up. Now notice she's going down a good way, and that's good. She's used to doing lunges, so she can do that. Do one more, down. Okay, now you can rest. So for those of you who are just starting the lunge, okay, I'm going to show you to the side here. Knee is in line with your ankle, right? Up on my back toe. If you're just starting these, you can, no weights, and you can just drop down barely, okay? Press through that front heel as you come up. Use it to press up. Notice how I'm not going down that far. And then as you build up your strength, you drop lower, okay? You drop down and up. Same as before. Grab a chair, grab a stool, grab whatever. Help use it for balance. No weights, just hold on to it, okay? And then drop down and up. This will help with your balance, okay? You can do this any way you want to. Just be sure you're up on that back toe, dropping that knee down and up. Knee never goes out over the toe. So let me show you what I'm talking about. That is a no-no. You're going to hurt your knee. Get it back here, okay? All right, then you do several repetitions on one side. Let's say 12, 10, 15, whatever you can do. And then you switch, and then you do the other side. All right, so let's demonstrate that one more time. 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. She's up on that back toe, drops the knee down and up, down. Very good. All right, switch legs for me. Good. Same thing on the other side. Back up on that back toe. She drops down and up. Good. Chest up. Very good. Okay. Let's go to a little bit easier one. Let's work the calf muscles, the backs of the lower legs here. This is a simple move that you will feel within 2 or 3 repetitions of this one. But your feet are going to be shoulder width apart. You can hold weights by your side or on your shoulders. Feet shoulder width apart. All you do is you just raise up on your toe. Raise your heels up off the floor and then come down. Come up on your toes and then come down. Up. Squeeze your calf muscles at the top. You'll know which muscles these are once you do 2 or 3 of them. You come up and squeeze and down. Up, and you can do these slow, or you can pick them up and you can go fast, okay? So you feel the burn. Now again, grab onto something if your balance is off a little bit, or if you're new to these exercises, hold on to the chair, the couch, the arm, whichever you want to do. A couple different variations to this move is you can turn your toes out here just a little bit, and you can target on the inside, turn them back forward, then you can turn them in and kind of go to the out. So, we can work all the way around the backs of those lower legs, calf raises, heel raises, you'll hear it called whatever. So, weights or no weights, up and down. Very good. Very good. Okay, let's demonstrate these for the lower body, glutes, quads, hamstrings, calf muscles, the whole kit and caboodle. All right, squats. Toes, knees forward. She squats down into her imaginary chair, or at home you may use a chair if you want to. Weights or no weights, chest stays up. Good, show them one to the side. One more, just do two like that, yeah. 1 and 2. Okay, now let's do a stationary lunge. So once you get that form, the right foot comes forward, back on the left toe. Once she gets that form, the only thing that moves is this knee, this back leg, and it drops down and up. You stay on this back toe the entire time. Knee comes down and up. Pressing through the front heel. Press up through the front heel. Good. All right, and switch. Other side, we're going to do a couple here. Think about your form. You got all the time in the world to get this right, okay? So as you get in line, do your checklist. Is my knee over my ankle? Yes. Okay, am I up on my back toe? Yes. Drop your knee down. Is my posture good? Is my chest up? My head up? One more. Very good. Okay, heel raises, so feet are shoulder width apart. All you do is come up onto your toes and drop those heels down. Up, place them down. Up and down. You can keep it at this pace, or you can speed it up and go up and down, up and down. And do as many as you can do. Okay, let's do a couple of exercises for our abdominals, our abs. Just some basic moves, and then I'll show you a basic move for your obliques, and then we will have good form on those too. So if you don't care just to lay down on the floor, that's good. Yep. And lay back onto your, there you go. So I want you to just rest your shoulders and your head on the floor. Prop your knees up here, legs are bent, feet are flat on the floor. Take your hands and place them behind your head, okay? Low back is pressed into the floor, always. Low back, pressed down, tight abs. You want to keep your shoulders back. You want to lift your shoulders off the floor, but you want to lift up using your abs. Don't pull on your head and don't bring your elbows forward, okay? Keep them back. And then just raise straight up and straight back down. Good. Notice how she keeps her elbows back. When you look out of the corner of your eye when you're doing a crunch, you don't want to see much of this going on, okay? If you're way up here, you're pulling on your head more than likely, and that's a bad sign. You want your abs to do the work. Don't want to strain your neck. Keep going. I'm going to show them something. Always remember, think about something in between your chest and your chin, like an apple, an orange, a fist. Because if you don't, you tend to go like this and get that chin down, and then there again, you're going to pull on your neck. So always pretend that there's something right there. Okay? And she just lifts up and down. Okay, you can rest. Depending on how strong you are here and how long you've been doing these will depend on how far up your shoulders come. If they just come up a ½ an inch to begin with, that's fine. You'll get there and you'll get that space. As you build strength, the space will increase. So now if you want to go to the sides and work the obliques, let's get in that same form. You're just going to rotate to the side, leading with your shoulder, not your elbow. So let's do a couple to just one side, okay? Just one side only. So she's going to target one side only, and then she comes back to start, and then over and back to start. She doesn't pull on her neck. She leads with her shoulder and not her elbow. Very good. Over. And then you can do a set there. All right, now go the other way. And then even it up going the other way. Opposite direction. Good. Over. Now, you can rest. Now you can do 12, 15 per side, or you can alternate like we've done all the other exercises. So show them how we would alternate right and left. So we would just go to one side and then just come over to the other side. Good. Okay, so she's keeping that space. Shoulders are coming up. Elbows are staying back. She's got perfect form. Perfect form here. Be sure that low back is pressed down into the floor. All right, go back to the crunches right in the center. Very good. Good. All right, stretch out long ways. Let's stretch them out. Just long body, stretching it out there. That feels good. That's good. That's a good stretch. Now, roll over and let's work some strength on our lower back. So just roll over, face down. I want you to put your hands long ways down your body and just lay your chest down onto the floor. Yep, that's good. Now, kind of look straight down. There you go. Now what she's going to do here is she is going to work all here. So we're working the opposing to our abdominal. We're going to work our low back and strengthen this here. If you want this strong, you've got to work the opposing, okay? Always work the opposing muscle group. So all she's going to do, notice she's flat body. All I want her to do, very, very carefully, is raise her chest up off the floor as she squeezes here. Keep your neck in neutral alignment. Perfect. Now lay down. Now lower down. Okay? So she raises her chest up, keeps her head in neutral alignment, squeezes this low back. Do that again. Up. You'll feel it right here. It's like a crunch for your back, sort of. Up. So she lifts her chest up. One more, and then you can rest. Okay, so here again, same as the abdominals. You might come up just like a ½ an inch to an inch at first. As you get a strong back, that's going to increase, and your distance is going to go up. Okay, let's do it one more time. Show them one more time. So she's got a long body. Hands are beside of her sides. All right, raise up, raise that chest up. Yep, keep that head in neutral alignment with the spine. That's a very common mistake here, is where you want to throw that head back. All exercises, think about keeping it neutral. You don't want to strain your neck. Let's do 2 more. Just squeeze right here. And last one. Okay, I'm going to go to child's pose and stretch it out. And then just to stretch it out, she's going to sit back on her heels and relax. Okay, that completes lower body. A special thanks to Bree for coming on and helping me out. Now we're going to move into some basic cardiovascular moves that you can do right there in your living room. And Tyler's going to be helping me with that. All right, it's time to work the heart with some cardiovascular exercises. Tyler's back to help show me some, exercises that's going to get your heart rate up. So we've done all kinds of weight training now. Let's go a little bit different direction and get our heart rate up. We're going to show about 10 basic moves that you can do right there in your living room, anywhere without any equipment, that will get your heart rate up. We're going to show modifications. We'll keep it low. We'll go high. So whoever's watching, you can modify that however you want to do it. All right, so we've got 10 moves. We'll go about a minute, 45 seconds per exercise and show that, okay? So let's start with march, just marching in place. All right, march and march. So all we're doing here is we're getting our heart rate up, we're moving our arms, we're raising our knees, putting our feet down softly, toe heel, raise those knees up. So if you want to bring this up, you're just going to keep all the jumping out. You're just going to raise your knees up higher. You can get your arms up above your heart. You can have them here. You can go overhead. Now, I see a lot of people that will actually grab weights. If you have really light weights, 2, 3, 5 pounds, and they'll actually hold weights while they march. If you go outside and walk around the block, this is mimicking the same thing, but this is what you can do, just stationary march in your living room. So if you have dumbbells and you start swinging those dumbbells, then you're going to get a little bit of extra work, okay? So this is just your basic march. So let's go to high knees. How's that? All right, high knees. So bring those knees up, get those arms going. So the knees are just a little bit higher than they would be on your basic march. High knees. You can swing your arms. You can raise them up, raise them up and down. Sorry, up, down. I got off. Pull down. Good. Now you're getting a little bit of added abs here too. Crunching, crunch. Good. So if you want to bring it back down, you go back here, okay? If you want to pick it up, you can go to here. High knees. See how he's adding a jog and he's raising his knees up? This is a more advanced option of this, okay? More advanced option. All right, let's go to the jog. Show them a jog. So all we're doing now is just kind of jogging in place like you would jog outside. The faster you go, the harder you're working. Jog it out. Good. I'm going to let him demonstrate. Jog, jog. So slightly bring your feet up in the back. The faster you go, the more you're going to get your heart rate up. Swing your arms. So if you're good at this, take it outside, get on the street, go around the neighborhood and just jog. You can also do jogging, walking intervals. You can jog for a couple seconds, 10, 15 seconds, and then you can walk, and then you can jog again. That's always a very good option. We like to train interval style, which just basically means you're going to go to high, low, shock your heart. All right, you need to rest. Be sure you breathe. Inhale, exhale. You don't want to hold your breath. Breathe through it, okay? All right, everybody knows this one, jump rope. We're going back to elementary school, jumping rope. Now, if you want to bring this down to a lower impact, just keep your toes down the whole time and just raise your heels up and down. Kind of goes back to the heel raises that we did in strength training. Just raise them up and down. So if you want to keep it low impact, you're going to keep those toes down. If you want to go high impact, swing your rope and then get those toes up off the floor. Now, if you have problems getting bored here doing jump rope, switch it up. Yeah, go, wide and together. Then you can go forward and back. You can do all kinds of tricks because you don't really have your rope. And so really any of us can do tricks without the rope. But if you have a rope, that's good too. Good. So this is just your old-fashioned jump rope. All right, let's breathe, rest. Okay, everybody breathing? All right, basic step touch. Step touch. Here's another good basic cardio move. Step touch. Good. Smile. Smile through cardio. Good. Step wide, or you can step very short. However you want to do it. You can have your hands on your hips. You can bring them up heart level. You can raise them up and pull them down. You can take your foot and you can tap it back on that step touch. Then you can get tricky and take it forward, forward, heel tap, back, toe tap. Good. And just keep that going. Then if you get tired and winded, bring those arms down and just keep the legs moving. Just want to get the heart rate up. So any kind of moving that you're not used to and moving for an extended period of time is going to do the job. Be sure that you add cardio into your strength training. We need a good combination of all of it. All right, so keeping this same move, let's go to hamstring curl. So all you do now is raise your heel up to your bottom. Knee goes straight down. So we're keeping that step touch, except we're just raising our heel to our bottom, up and down. So here again, you can keep your arms down or you can add them. You can do whatever you want to do. You can reach across, you can do bicep curls, over, or come back to your hips. Either way, just try to pretend that you're bringing your heel up to your bottom. Kick. So that's a hamstring curl with a step touch. So now we're going to go to jumping jacks. All right? He's going to show you the old-fashioned version of a jumping jack. Okay? If you want to keep it low impact, you're going to do a step touch. And feel free to do whatever you want to do. Just step touch side to side. Okay? This would be a low impact. You can do the high impact. Or I like to do double jumping jacks. It's a 2-count jack where you go up 2 and down 2. Or you can do like Tyler's doing and just do the basic jumping jacks. Or go back to low. Okay, take out the arms. Tap it to the side. Raise the arms. Okay, back to this. Good. And I don't have a problem with a little bit of both. Okay, go here, go up, go down. All right, this one's super easy. This is just fast feet. So think of a football player, okay? Get down, up on your toes, back and forth on your toes, okay? Keep those heels up off the floor. Get those knees up. Now you're gonna feel this in your abs, okay? Big time. Contract your abs, tight bellies. Fast feet, good job. Fast feet. You can bring your feet together. You can go shoulder width. Or you can go real wide, okay? Whatever you want to do, okay? We got 2 more, squat jumps. Now there's definitely modifications for this, so you want to definitely pay attention. Feet shoulder width apart, toes and knees forward. We're going back to our basic squat. You can add a jump. So Tyler's going to show you with a jump, squat back, jump. Now if you want to keep this low, you just come up on your toes, okay? Explode up on your toes. So low impact, you would not leave the ground. Your toes are going to stay down, okay? High impact, you're going to get up there. Jump up, reach your arms up. Land toe, heel, toe, heel. Very good. Mountain climbers. Several different variations for this one. Tyler's going to show you standing. I'll show you on the floor, and we'll also give another modification for that too. So standing mountain climbers, you're combining high knees with an arm movement, okay? So that's a standing mountain climber. If you want to come to the floor, yeah, we better stop you because you'll kick me. We come down to the plank position, okay? Body's in a nice straight line, and you just alternate bringing your knee in. Now I see so many people try to come in with their toe and tap their toe. Try to not do that. Try to keep your toe off the floor and bring your knee in, all right? You can also do the mountain climbers on the wall. Put your hands here and do the same thing. Just lean up against the wall and raise your knees. Be careful if you've got mirrors or glass. You may not want to do that. You may want to use a solid wall. So that is basically some basic cardio exercises that you can do right there in your home. You can take them outside and do them. They require no equipment at all, and as you can tell, they will get your heart rate up, make you out of breath, which is the goal. So if you will combine some of these moves with the strength training moves, then you'll have an entire workout, all right? See you later. Thanks for tuning in.
I want to thank Chef's Pizza, downtown Kingsport, for making it possible. Since 1991, they have been striving to provide a healthy eating alternative. They have whole wheat pizza made out of honey instead of sugar. They have my personal favorite, salad bar with potatoes and soup, variety of soups, daily, Monday through Saturday. So it's a great place, downtown Kingsport, to pick you up a healthy meal. Thanks again, chefs. And after you start losing all that weight, you're going to want to go after some new clothes so you can look great. So head on over to Sophisticated Starlet, a great place to shop downtown. They offer women's clothing, shoes, accessories, and jewelry. I would also like to thank Walmart for supplying us with the fitness equipment that we'll be using today. And you can find all of our sponsors on Facebook.